Alright, so on our way home from Wellsville, we had some difficulties with some tires. Well, that led into some big issues. So, I'll show you guys what some of the issues are that we had on the way home. So on our way home, we noticed that we had some oil. It looked like it was coming out of the axle tube, like in the middle of the tube. I think it actually overpressurized because the breather somehow got clogged. We just put this filter on it, so we're going to see if that'll keep. It almost looked like a mud dauber or something to build a nest in this thing. So we're going to put a filter on it, and that was the least of the issues though. So when we blew the tire out, it ripped the brakes off the truck. I don't know how it did it, but it bent this. I ended up straightening this today, and the brake lines got ripped off. So we got off the side of the road, took tire and wheel back off, and pulled the caliper and the whole bracket off so we could get home. So now we gotta start putting it back together and hope that everything's okay. Hopefully we can still use this axle. I'm hoping that we'll be able to make something happen. I don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to figure something out.
Action.
So that's where it kind of looked like it was coming out of the axle tube, but then upon further investigation, went around to the front side of it. Thought maybe we had a blown brake line or something was going on because we had fluid there, but the whole cooling fin on the front axle is just filled with gear oil, so it had to be coming from the front side of it. So this was our original problem child of a tire on our way home, and once we actually blew out the spare that we had, it completely blew apart. We started putting plugs in the sidewall of this just to get us home because we were only about a half hour from home. And we had to stop and put plugs in it 2 different times. And then finally when we pulled in the driveway, it just let loose, but we were home. So this was our spare. And these were the tires we had on the truck prior, before we changed the tires on it. And that is what happened on the way home. We're not 100% sure what caused it, but it blew out. Like, it blew up. So, luckily it didn't damage the side of the truck whenever it blew up. But it definitely messed some stuff up whenever it came apart. We're thinking maybe overheating. Maybe with the breather not breathing. Maybe we had a sticky brake. We're not sure, but we're thinking maybe overheating is what caused it. Because there's not really any dry rot or anything on the tire that would have caused it to blow up.
Do you think the wheel is what broke the caliper?
No, because the marks in that aren't deep enough.
What do you think could have ripped the caliper off?
It had to be something with the tire. I mean, there's nothing.
What is that? Dirt?
Yeah. Got our breather clogged up on the rear axle.
It's dry dirt.
Well, we got the one side back together, and then I went to pull the passenger side apart to inspect it, and realized we're missing a spacer that probably flew off on the road. So we're going to try to hand cut one out and see how this works.
Got your homemade bracket?
Yeah, we're putting it on the passenger side this time, because the other side's already got enough issues going on.
Delivery!
Yep, so our new tire just came. We got 4 tires already, but one of them, there was a slight mishap with one of the tires. So got a hold of the company and they sent us another one. So hopefully we don't have any issues with this one. Okay, looks good. I can go mount them up. Alright, so we're getting ready to head over to the in-laws to use our tire machine. And it's been over there since we moved out. Before we moved out, we bought that. We need to go get them right here so we don't have to do this. But we're going to mount our new tires. We bought, hi baby. Alright, so we bought some new tires. We bought 37 12.5, 16.5 BF Goodrich Baja TAs. These are actually takeoffs off of a Hummer. They're new old stock, never been used. Their date code is 2018 and newer. Our old tires were 2008, I think. 16.5s are getting really hard to come by, and these were cheap and brand new. So we're going to go mount these up. And these are also load range E's. Our other tires were load range D. So these should hold up to the weight a little bit better too. Not sure if that's what the issue was, but just in case, we got a little bit stronger of a tire.
Ugh. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Yep.
That does not look like you're okay. Ew, you're gonna smell so bad.
I just DB'd it. Really?
Look how gross that is. Ew, you just wiped that. Like all that hair on the side of your face is just gone. Eh. Oh my gosh.
God dang it.
What happened to all your hair?
Well, some of it I got rid of the conventional way, and the other part of it I just deleted it from the atmosphere. Alright, well we got all the tires and wheels on the Ford. Everything seems to be good with that. Okay, we're out here getting ready for Wellsville. The Ford seems to be all ready to go. We're going to hook it up to the trailer here in a little bit. Been working on the Toyota, just jacked it up, making sure everything up front is still tight, greased all the knuckles, trunnion eliminators, all that good stuff. We had to build a new rear drive shaft for it. Actually, we didn't build a new one. We sleeved the stock one. It's going to be really heavy, but it's kind of a catch-22 here. Either we bend or twist the shaft, or we break the U-joint. So this was my old drive shaft, and we broke it at the mower race playing tug of war, being an idiot. But it was DOM tube. But the way I built it, it was not square, so it kind of moved around a lot going down the trail. So this one shouldn't move around as much because it's just a factory drive shaft that's sleeved. It's like a piece of Schedule 40 pipe. It's pretty thick. I know, Schedule 40 pipe's not structural, but for what we're doing with it, it should be just fine. We're not building a roll cage out of it. We're just trying to strengthen up the drive shaft, and hopefully this should hold up, because it is a full factory drive shaft underneath of that. So we're going to get that in and go over the Toyota a little bit more, and it should be ready to go. Had some wiring issues we were going over. Drained all the training fluid out, changed that. A lot of that came out in the rollover, if you guys saw that video. All the motor mount bolts were falling out of it again. All the motor mounts are bent, so we got to address that at some point, but not right now. we're trying to go wheeling this weekend. Added a little final touch to it. That way, if we lose it, someone know where it goes. Please return if found.
Alright, are you a professional now?
No, I'll probably catch on fire again. Okay. We're using actual starting fluid this time, so I don't know what it's gonna do. So nothing like a last minute project before we leave. As per usual, truck's on the trailer, and Sierra goes, I want to take my dirt bike. This will be interesting. So, we got a dirt bike rack that we've had, and I've been wanting to put a winch on the front of the trailer, and I found this reach out back, and it'll go perfectly right on the front of the trailer. We can weld it up, and I have a receiver plate for a winch. So this is going to act as a dual purpose. We'll be able to put the dirt bikes on it and have a good way of strapping them down. And we'll be able to put a winch on the front of the trailer if we ever need to pull something on the trailer. So, here we go. We're going to weld this up. Alright, so we gave it a quick down and dirty paint job. I already scuffed it up. Wasn't completely dry and I was trying to do other stuff, but Sarah's dirt bike's on. Put the pit bike on there so I can follow her around a little bit. We'll see how this works. Should work pretty decent. We're going to leave the block of wood in there just to support the weight a little bit. Got a pin in it. Everything's strapped down. Should be pretty good to go. Toilet is all chained down. It's ready to go. While I'm thinking of it, I want to grease the slider boxes and the front drive shaft real quick. But on that, new rear drive shaft is in. Can't read what it says, but it's in there. I think we are good to go. This was a lot of dumb stuff that I really did not plan for that just turned into a full week. I was thinking like one night worth of work and the truck would be ready. And here it is Thursday night. I think we're probably pushing 9:30. I've been out here since I got home from work. But truck's good to go. I just crawled under it. Everything seems tight. I greased it before the last trip. So just checked all the fluids recently, so it should be good to go. Let's hope so. If not, I guess we got a backup plan. That's backup plan. Okay, tomorrow we roll out, Labor Day weekend.